Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. There's a website for Chris Ann. Chris-Ann with an E.com. It's down here somewhere. If you want a freeze frame, if you need to see how that's spelled. Supportive Oracle Cards. Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia Barbara and Lisbeth. Why do I keep skipping Barbara's name? What's up with that? Alright. There's websites in the back here. SheWhoIsArt.com is one. There's a couple other websites there too, if you're interested. Oh, what do we have for Leo? The Empress. Okay. Somebody's looking out for you, which is nice. It's interesting with Leo, because Leo tends to look out for everybody. It seems like you guys do. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's kind of like Leo's kind of like very self-sufficient. You don't need anybody holding your hand to get things done. You just kind of do things. Sometimes people looking out for you can get in your way. I give you that. But this is like a positive energy. Somebody who's looking out for you. Are they getting in your way? I don't think so. I think you're fine. This is somebody you're very used to. I think this is a very positive energy. When I got spirit guide energy here too. Like, what I'm feeling for this reading is like somebody who really has your best intentions. I think you're used to them. I really get this with Leo though. Like, you don't mind people who are willing to help you, but you don't want people getting in your way. Like, don't try to tell me what I want. I don't need you to tell me what I want. Like, don't do things ahead of me, because I might change my mind. Like, if you want to offer something to me, you can offer. If you want to help, offer your help, but just don't go forward and do stuff for me. That seems to be Leo's energy. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Because you guys are very self-sufficient. When you want to do something, you just go and do it. This energy is very compatible, though. I feel like you're very comfortable with this energy. This is kind of like that family member who, maybe once in a while they bring you some, there's a dish they make, and they'll just bring you some of it because they had enough left and they thought you would like it, so they'll show up and bring you that. Or, you know what I mean, there's a deal on a car, and they're like, oh, Leo likes that type of car. So they'll like give you the heads up, like, by the way, this car, there's a deal on it over there if you're still looking for one, just thought I'd let you know. They seem to be like compatible with you, kind of like they shouldn't be going ahead and getting all the information on this car and putting it all together and putting a whole spreadsheet together about it, because that might be way overkill, especially if you're not interested. All they need to do is let you know the possibility is there. You'll do with it what you like. It's kind of like with the food too. Like, they know you like this food, so they just, hey, I have some leftover. If you'd like it, I can bring it over, and we can hang out for a minute. And you're like, sure, I would love some of that. Bring it on over, or I'll stop. Or you might even say, you know what? Instead of you coming over here, because I got a couple things going on, how about tomorrow morning I'll stop by and I'll grab it, and we can talk and have some coffee while I'm stopping over. Okay, cool. Like, they let you form the situation the way you need it formed. So they're very kind of like, okay, Leo's going to call the shots. I'll put this out there, see if they want it, but Leo will call the shots. They seem very compatible with you. It seems like you're very comfortable with this energy. You seem to also acknowledge, you might look at this energy like they think they're looking out for you, but actually you look out for them. You're always looking out for them. So it's kind of like they're always there for you if you need them. You don't feel like you usually need them, but you care about them a lot, so you actually look out for them. Is that how that goes? That's it. I hope I said that right. I know I'll hear it in the comments if I was wrong, but it feels like that they think they're looking out for you, but in truth, you look out for them. You're always looking out for them, just to make sure they're okay. If they need anything, even if you're like, you don't have the funds to do so, you'll always make sure if there's anything you can do for them, you will go out of your way to make sure they're okay. If anybody's giving them a hard time, you will show up and make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Um, I get like this like protective energy goes back towards them from you too. Kind of like you know that they have best of intentions and you appreciate that, but you feel like you always keep an eye out for them. It's very interesting to me. Um, this person will not cross your boundaries. They won't ask for anything. They won't ask for anything. Why is that as far as I can go with that sentence? They won't ask for anything. They feel like they have to look out for you. This is a weird connection. It's kind of like they feel like they have to look out for you. You're accepting of that energy. You're like, I know that that's what they think, but I'm actually looking out for them. Um, they do need something from you, but they won't ask because they think they're supposed to look out for you. It's very interesting. Um, I don't think that bothers you. It's they don't need to ask. If they need something, you'll just do it. Um, Especially because this is a very appreciative energy towards you, and they'll be very if you do something for them, they'll be very nice to you and they'll keep looking out for you anyway. So it's like the appreciation is there. It's not even a problem. At least this is the way this reading is coming in. I'm not seeing a problem with it, but they won't ask. They do need something though. How are you supposed to? Okay. They got a lot going on. They're helping a lot of people. They've got strength and talent here. The talent is making it look easy. It's not easy. This whoever this person is, if you can figure out who it is, make some time to hang out with them. I feel like if you can make a half hour, if you can hang out with them for 1/2 hour, you'll figure out what it is. Because you're very talkative. You can get people talking. You'll get this person talking, and they'll spill the beans about whatever they're dealing with. Because I feel like I give it 1/2 hour, and you'll get it out of them what it is. Hang out with them for 1/2 hour. Have your favorite drink. Maybe if you got to go somewhere and get something done, and like maybe there's holiday shopping or something, and take them to a store that takes a half hour to get there, and talk with them in the car. They will spill the beans. They will spill the beans because you'll get them to talk. Because they will accept your help. They just won't ask for it. And then they'll demand, this is a fun one, they'll demand that they can do something for you in return. Just roll with it. You know how they are. I feel like they're saying, you know how they are. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Whatever you got to do, just kind of like, sure. Or kind of like, well, yeah, but now I need to do something for you. And you're like, well, they're going to make those almond cookies anyway, and I love those. So just say, well, make some extra almond cookies. I could use them for this party I got going on. So go ahead, make some extra one of those when you got the time. No hurry. I'll take those. You could do that for me. Especially because you're like, it's no big, they're going to make them anyway, and it's no big deal for them to make them. This person loves you. Like, they love you. They feel like they have to look out for you. They might get a little bit kind of like, oh, kind of like, yeah, the Leo helped me out. I'm supposed to look out for the Leo, but the Leo helped me out. They're a little, I don't know. They love you. You know they love you. They're just who they are. I don't see any problem with that. They're just their own unique person. I don't know. That seems very specific for whatever. I don't know. They are who they are. There's no need to really argue, address, do anything with that. I feel like you know. If you didn't know, well, there you go. I feel like you know, though. By letting this person help you, you make them very happy. You make them very happy. They just care about you. They always care about what happens to you. Maybe earlier in life they did more for you or something like that. Or maybe earlier in life they looked out for more people. This might be one of those people also who looks out for everybody, and you're the person who looks out for them. Something like that. It's a very like caretaker giver, looking out for people energy. The fact that they can do anything for you makes them so happy. It does. I don't know what to say about it. I feel like you're okay because that's their version of appreciation. Them helping you is their version of appreciation. So I'm getting a lot of healing. I also see you keeping an eye on for the an eye out for this person. Um, you have good balance with this person. Other people around this person don't. They take, take, take. I don't know if you're going to get involved with that, but I'm getting the Ace of Swords with the blessings is kind of like partially realize that this person creates this situation because that's what works for them. Um, whatever that, because there's something you're fixing for them. I keep getting that. They're going to spill the beans. I'm not getting the details about what it is, but it's a general read that may be part of it. I feel like when you're finding out what's wrong, you're surprised that it's happening. I feel like this has something to do with other people who have they take, take, take. It's other people and they take, 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 take from this person that you care about. You're going to balance that as you see fit. I don't even feel like there needs to be any advice. Like, you're going to see what it is. You're going to fix it. Because I feel like you're lightening the load for this person that you care about. Not that you don't care about the other people, but the one who seems to be, they're having an emotional issue with what's going on. You're balancing that out. You're also going to help them lighten their load. And then you got to keep in contact with them to make sure it stays lighter. Keep that load light. It has to stay that way. There's a shock here because you get that Tower card. Just trust that when you balance it, it's okay. Something here is out of balance, and I feel like it burns your biscuits a little bit. You're like, ooh, what? I feel like when you even hear about it, you're like, I just feel like I can't even say anything because I'm just kind of like, I'm jarred. Like, so-and-so is asking you to do what? Like, okay. It's kind of like, like, I don't know. I feel like there's this person and they have a busy life of their own, and there's somebody that's close to them has asked them to, like, can you just drop everything and come, cook dinner for me a couple nights a week, like the whole 9-course meal. And when you're hearing this, you're like, that's completely insane. I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. I'll go figure that out for you. And then you go to contact that person. And you're like, what is going on? Like, do you know so and so is this busy? Do you know how many things they have going on? What's going on in your life where you can't do this? Well, I can do this, but I didn't want to. Something like that's going on here. Because I feel like when you figure it out, you're like, well, that was like, what is the deal? You fix it. I just feel like I'm really kind of offended almost by what was going on. Kind of like the person you care about should have never accepted that, but the person who asked was really out of line for even asking. So there's a weird energy there. Just knowing it's happening seems to put it in proper context for you, and you just kind of handle it because it's kind of like, why? Like, what? It's one of those things like, I think we're there. Okay, I'm going to shut it down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching again, and have a great day.